Good morning, happy Sunday. Teddy and I just got back from a nice walk. I found a loquat tree and I took a small cutting. It was hanging over into a public area. I took a tiny little, teeny tiny cutting to see if I can root that. And I had a loquat tree, a gigantic one when I was a child, and my mom made loquat jam and they were just so reminiscent of summer. And I'm going to cut this morning a couple climbing roses back because they have a rust disease on them. My gardener did that already with this one that was very big, but he cut it back. It's already growing back so nicely and healthy. This is like a, well, it's a combination of a red climber and like a apricot sunset type rose. And then this is a yellow rose that he cut way back that had the disease also. And my foxglove are coming back from last year. I don't think they usually do that. I just kept it alive all year, but they're starting to bloom. I just love those so much. Emily planted this. So let's take a little journey over to the infected area. I rescued these lawn chairs from around the corner. They have little ottomans. I just think they're cute. They're kind of falling apart. I might delicately perhaps sit on one in the summer to sunbathe a little bit, but I couldn't just let these get thrown out. These are going to probably get burned as firewood as the seats are gone, and I could probably make some kind of cute planter with them, but I can only do so much. This is an old fire pit that I rescued, and I'm looking for some kind of a metal pan at a thrift shop or a hardware store or something that can go in the middle. So could buy a new one, but I could find something and at least have some kind of fire pit in the summer. My boyfriend did an old metal drum from a dryer and put that in the back put some legs on it for me, and we were burning stuff in there, but one of the legs broke off and I'd like something a little more sophisticated. So this part of the garden we planted during the pandemic, and it comes back every year pretty nicely. This is some milkweed that's doing well, and soon we'll probably get monarchs laying eggs on it. We might try to raise a couple monarchs ourselves like we did a couple years ago. And I forget the name of this, but this comes back every year now. It's got these little trumpet flowers on it, but it's just really taken off. I planted a camellia a couple weeks ago to fill in a spot. And let's go back carefully to our infected rosebush area. And this is the rosebush. I saved this from where I had planted it in my driveway because it wasn't getting watered enough and it was dying over there. And it did very well for a while. But as you can see, the poor thing has a terrible rust disease on it. So I'm going to cut this whole thing back to the bottom. And then this pretty pink rose over here also has the disease going on. So I'm just going to cut it all down, let it grow back. And I will be back in a little while. Thank you for watching.